Love Evolved event delay. Genesis 2 news on the way. Who's dying to dinos at what level? Where is the flyer speed update for console? And why is ARK blowing up on Twitch? You're right kids, it's Ras Clark and welcome to your regular community ARK news. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share around and let's get into it. So of course, Love Evolved is out now on all platforms and it wasn't without some issues. Sadly, there was a big delay on PlayStation. It seems to be Sony's end with this one, but the delay amongst all of the issues with PlayStation and ARK right now is really ruffling up some feathers. If you're not aware what Love Evolved is all about, I've got a guide in my channel, go and check, link in the description. And although it was delayed for console, it doesn't look like we're going to get an extension. Dolly, the product manager, mentioned that she is going to look into it, but it's looking unlikely due to other builds. Which certainly kind of sucks, as you've only got up until Feb the 18th to take advantage of this event, at which there are 3 times rates, making breeding a heck of a lot easier right now. And the question is, what are these new builds? We can at least know for certain the next build must be incorporating console flyer speed. The flyer speed update, which I went into great detail in another video, link in the description, was meant to drop with the Valentine's event, being a server-side update. But it didn't come due to them wanting this update to be low risk, which means it's going to drop in the next server-side update. The unfortunate thing with these updates, they don't happen that often. We usually find a few updates player end before we hit the next server-side update. So there's a slight concern on when we're going to see this. It could be a good few weeks until console get to implement the flyer speed config. Jumping onto Genesis Part 2 news, what's going on? Well, said the community manager dropped a post a few weeks ago that he was going to look into getting a teaser to us. And sadly, for whatever reason, it didn't happen. But now Dolly, the product manager, has said that they'll have some info in the next week or two, which is at least something promising in the lead up to their release date of March. I think we can all assume at this point we're not going to get it early March. It's probably going to be quite late into the month if there's no delays, and we're all excited to understand what's going on. Is it coming as intended, and what else is this DLC going to bring? There's already a huge chunk of game-changing offerings, all of which are covered. Link in the description. And what new details are we going to be graced with? Well, there's another week or two to wait. So in the community crunch that Wildcard dropped, they went through what level characters were dying to wild dinos. And expectedly, the majority levels are those first 5 levels in the game. But what's really surprising is level 70. What surrounds level 70 to die so often to wild dinos, at least on PvP? My speculation is it's because of the note run you can do on the island, which gets you to level 70 pretty damn quick. And then you're pretty much on your own, ready for the grind, at which point death awaits. That's my guess. What's worth noting is they mentioned a chunk about support tickets. Now I know a lot of people out there are disgruntled by the support ticket system, as the time it can take for the team to get back to you can be a long time, weeks even. So Wildcard have took the liberty in posting an article on what sort of evidence they require for you to run through your ticket as efficiently as possible. And it's definitely worth checking out kids. I'll leave a link in the description. And finally, ARK was blowing up on Twitch a few days ago. Why? One big reason, Nexus World. He is the biggest ARK YouTube creator out there with 4 million subscribers, catering to a predominantly Spanish audience. Well, himself and a bunch of other Spanish content creators all got together to launch a new server cluster called Arcadia. And following that launch, Twitch blew up to 409,000 viewers on launch day, which is a great thing as it's putting ARK on the map even more. Content creator collaborations are a great thing because it pulls many communities all into one place and helps to grow that population even more. In fact, I'm part of somewhat of a collaboration myself, running a season with Bitmore Dave and Terrifier, and I know Dave is looking to push that even further and bring more content creators together. Everyone loves to see a collaboration, and I hope to see more of this develop in the near future. Hope you enjoyed this news roundup. What do you think about the Genesis 2 details on the way? Are you expecting a delay? The polls I recently put out especially say so. But I'm gonna keep the faith for just a little bit longer. Fingers crossed. My name's Ross Clark. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and as always, peace out.